The H-3 Airstrike was a surprise air attack by the Iranian Air Force during the Iran-Iraq War on April 4, 1981 against the airbases of the Iraqi Air Force at the H-3 Air Base in western Iraq. The Iranians destroyed at least 48 Iraqi aircraft on the ground with no losses of their own. Based on the results achieved, it is considered one of the most successful raids in the history of aerial warfare. The H-3 Air Base consists of three parts: H-3 Main, H-3 Northwest, and H-3 Southwest. It is located near Al-Walid town close to the Baghdad-Amman highway in the Al-Anbar Desert west of Iraq, near the Jordanian border and 1,000 kilometers from the Iranian borders. As part of Saddam Hussein's attempts to carry out a successful offensive against Iran on the northern front between the 12th and the 22nd of March 1981. Iraq fired two 9K-52 Luna M surface-to-surface rockets against the cities of Desfal and Awaz. Within days after this attack, commanders of the 31st and 32nd Tactical Fighter Wing in Cherokee Air Base planned a counterattack to degrade the Iraqi Air Force's capabilities. Being almost 1,500 kilometers from the Iranian fighters at Cherokee Air Base, H-3 was out of range, and if choosing a direct route, the Iranian aircraft would have had to fly over Baghdad and perform aerial refueling twice in Iraqi airspace, including once near Baghdad, which was heavily fortified by Iraqi air defense sites. A team of Iranian commanders planned a more sophisticated, surprise operation instead. Senior Iranian military officials had determined that Iraqi Air Force activity was lower in northern Iraq, so a plan was made to approach the Iraqi sites from that direction. To increase their chances, the Iranian commanders decided to fly their aircraft to Urmia Lake first and refuel in the air. And then from there they would have a clean route passing over the mountains of northern Iraqi-Turkish border, while keeping the altitude at less than 300 feet to avoid Iraqi and Turkish radars. The 31st and 32nd Tactical Fighter Wings employed 8 McDonnell Douglas F-4E Phantoms, 4 Grumman F-14A Tomcats, 1 Lockheed C-130H, a Boeing 747 Airborne Command Post, and 2 tankers for aerial refueling for the attack. The operation began at 10:30 a.m. of April 4, 1981. A formation of 8 F-4 Phantoms, accompanied by 2 airborne reserves, departed from Hamadan Air Base and proceeded towards Urmia Lake and then, after refueling in friendly airspace, crossed into Iraq, while the 2 reserve aircraft returned. A pair of F-14 Tomcats patrolled the area hours before and after the strike began to counter any interception attempts by the Iraqi Air Force. Meanwhile, 3 Northrop F-5ES from Tabriz Air Base performed diversionary attacks on Urmia Air Base near Kirkuk, with unknown results, but certainly distracting Iraqis away from the Phantoms. The C-130H was flying near the Iran-Iraq border. Sometime earlier, the 2 tankers, which already had been sent to Syria, had taken off from a Syrian airport, and then clandestinely diverted from international commercial corridors in total radio silence, while apparently being bound for Iran. Flying at a very low altitude over southern Turkey and eastern Syria, they crossed mountainous northwestern Iraq and finally joined the Phantoms over the western Iraqi desert. Each Phantom refueled 4 times from the tankers at the altitude of 300 feet. This was done to avoid detection by Iraqi radars. While approaching the airbases, the Phantoms split their formation into 2 groups, Alvand and Alborz. This allowed attacks to come from several directions on the H-3 complex. They bombed all 3 airfields within the H-3 complex. After the attack, the Iranian formation turned back towards its own bases. In the strike, they destroyed a total of 3 Antonov transports, a Tupolev Tu-16 bomber, 4 MiG-21, 5 Sukhoi-20, 8 MiG-23, 2 Dassault Mirage and 4 helicopters. 2 Iraqi pilots and 14 personnel were killed, together with 3 Egyptian and an East German officer. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to watch this video to discover the impressive maritime power of the Islamic Republic of Iran in the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz region.